see him in the ring. I don't do too much talking, but I'm ready for him.
I'm going to dish out a whole lot of pain. I'm going to put this fucker in the hurt locker, for sure.
I would like to see Fury Dubois.
That's an interesting fight.
That's an interesting one. You threw me off track.
Fabio Wardley's slap to Tyson Fury during their recent face-off sent immediate shockwaves through the boxing world. What was supposed to be routine pre-fight theater turned into a flashpoint that dominated headlines, social media, and debate across the sport. Fresh off his comeback, Fury suddenly found himself at the center of a controversy that injected real hostility into a matchup that had
It's a fight. I got a support behind me, and I'm ready to just show up.
previously lived more in speculation than substance. Face-offs are usually carefully choreographed moments, designed to stir interest without crossing clear boundaries. This time, those boundaries were shattered. Wardley's open-handed strike transformed a standard stare-down into a defining moment, instantly elevating the tension and intrigue surrounding a potential heavyweight showdown. It wasn't just dramatic.
I got nothing to say, apart from there's going to be a whole lot of hurt and pain in this fight. You watch. That's all I got to say. Talking's been done.
It was personal. Tyson Fury's reaction made one thing abundantly clear. He is not taking Fabio Wardley lightly. The usually playful, showman-like Fury showed visible anger, his expression hardening as the moment unfolded. This was not the grin and joke Fury fans are accustomed to. This was a fighter who felt disrespected and provoked. The message was unmistakable. The slap has...
Won't be trying to engage very early or very often, but that's just another area I can double down and hunt him around that ring. Like, there's only so long you can go running from me in a ring. You're not going to be able to keep that up for 12 rounds. I will find you, I will hunt you down, and you will have to stand in front of me and let your hands go at one point or another. So, and at that moment, that's where I come out on top.
Lit a fire under him, and Wardley should expect a response delivered not through words, but through punishment in the ring. Fury's stance was simple. The talking is over. The ring will decide everything. From Wardley's perspective, the slap was not reckless. It was calculated. He is not looking to trade shots early in the build-up, nor does he intend to engage in drawn-out verbal sparring. Instead,
I think it's Daniel's time, and I believe Daniel has the ability to win this fight. It's not going to be easy, and I'm not going to be saying that for 1 second. He's in the lion's den.
Wardley is signaling intent. He's hunting. His plan, as he has suggested, is to pressure Fury, cut off the ring, force uncomfortable exchanges, and test the veteran where it matters most. It is a bold statement from a rising heavyweight who believes the older champion cannot evade danger forever. Wardley is presenting himself not as a challenger seeking approval, but as a predator ready to disrupt the hierarchy.
Yeah, he's gonna talk some shit. He's gonna come back. So, you know, all of that, it's all good for the fight. But I need to show them that if he's gonna come back, he's gonna have to face me for all the belts. So that's my real priority right now, is getting all them belts and, you know, really stamping my authority on this division, on this era of boxing.
Frank Warren, ever the voice of pragmatism, was quick to ground the situation. For him, the slap was unnecessary and counterproductive. This is boxing, not a street fight. Fighters are paid to settle disputes inside the ropes, not across press conference tables. Warren's message was clear. All this drama before the bell only adds tension.
Daniel, he's the type of fighter, he's got that belief. He's not scared of anything that's in front of him. And that is something that will hold you in good stead going into a fight.
Without adding value. It doesn't earn paydays, and it doesn't win fights. From his perspective, the antics are foolish distractions from the real business at hand. Trainer and analyst Dave Coldwell offered a sharper breakdown of why the incident matters. Press conferences often involve banter and bravado, but physical contact crosses an unwritten line. Touching another man's face is universally understood as a sign of disrespect.
In the camp for a year and a half that AJ's done, and said that as soon as someone lands one on him, he's going to have a problem. And you wouldn't have it, no one else would have it, and you used Jermaine Franklin, you used Robert Helenius, you used Otto Wallin, and you used Francis Ngannou. And I said to you, as much as I like Anthony Joshua, I think he's been a superstar for himself in certain aspects of the sport. If he gets a live one in there, I think he's going to get knocked out, which is what happened. So I don't want to see what happened to Deontay Wilder happening to Anthony Joshua.
And once that line is crossed, emotions can escalate rapidly. Coldwell emphasized that what looked like a small moment had massive consequences. It shifted the dynamic from hype to hostility, turning an ordinary buildup into one charged with genuine animosity. Simon Jordan placed the slap within the broader history of boxing, reminding fans that chaos has always been part of the sport's DNA. Fighters have spat, shoved, insulted families, and crossed lines for decades. While shocking, these moments reflect boxing's raw, unpredictable.
And I watched to box Daniel Dubois. I would box that motherfucker's ears off. He wouldn't land the glove on me. It'd be a one-sided beatdown. But listen, I wish him luck in his fight against Usyk, but styles make fights, you know what I mean? And his style and my style don't gel. I would absolutely annihilate him.
Nature. Jordan wasn't offended by the incident, but he acknowledged its impact. One simple slap has reignited debate, fueled anticipation, and ensured that this fight, should it happen, will be watched with heightened intensity. John Fury redirected attention to the bigger picture, the heavyweight division itself. In his view, fighters like Fabio Wardley and others of his generation have earned their place through grit and progression, not gimmicks. He hinted at the danger posed by these young contenders, suggesting that their hunger and unpredictability could disrupt established names. Wardley, he implied, is not just creating noise. He's positioning himself as a serious threat capable of
heavyweight title. 2 Brits for a world heavyweight title at Wembley is a massive, massive show, but
reshaping the division. Duke McKenzie cut through the aura surrounding Tyson Fury with a blunt assessment. Fan admiration and legendary status, he argued, do not automatically translate into greatness. Beating Fabio Wardley would not instantly validate Fury's legacy. What matters is performance, consistency, and resume. McKenzie's perspective reframed the narrative, emphasizing that Wardley is not a stepping stone.
As long as he has to be to his opponent, and Daniel Dubois will say what someone's whispering in his ear. But these two guys, ain't no hate, don't bad blood there, but it'll be a good fight. I don't think it'll go the distance.
He's a legitimate contender whose rise deserves respect. Fury's reputation alone will not decide the outcome. Wardley himself has delivered some of the boldest warnings yet. Confident in his youth, stamina, and range of tactics, he sees real opportunity. By referencing what Deontay Wilder managed to do against Fury, Wardley is making a clear statement. He believes he can replicate that danger and perhaps go further. This isn't empty bravado. It's a mindset rooted in belief and preparation. Wardley is openly envisioning a finish.
Off the scale of body shot, you're a liar and all this for no reason. And what happened now?
And mental toughness. Derek Chisora, never one to hold back, has issued a brutal critique of Dubois following his Usyk loss. He questioned Dubois' mindset, suggesting that elite heavyweight success demands a ruthless, warrior-like mentality. To compete with someone like Fury, Chisora warns, Dubois must fully embrace the brutality of the division. No excuses, no distractions, only relentless preparation. Whether this fight becomes reality or not.
And he said that he wants to fight, but this fight will only happen when the terms are agreed for him to fight. And as far as I understand at this moment, that's not been done. So the terms have got to be sorted out, and then I'm quite sure if that is the case, he will.
One thing is certain. Daniel Dubois versus Tyson Fury represents more than a matchup. It represents a turning point, a clash between legacy and ambition, and a moment that could redefine the heavyweight scene for years to come. Frank Warren has ignited the boxing world with a headline-making announcement that instantly captured global attention. Daniel Dubois versus Tyson Fury. This is far more than a routine fight proposal designed to generate buzz. It is a bold declaration of ambition, belief, and long-term vision. Warren's confident.
The way that I think you should prepare for an undisputed heavyweight championship. I can't see how his mind, surely you want to give yourself the best possible chance. That said, he went out, he gave it his best, and he lost. He lost to the better man, and it was
has transformed this potential matchup into one of the most compelling narratives in modern heavyweight boxing. At its heart, this fight represents a generational crossroads, where a rising force confronts a dominant figure who has already carved his name into the sport's history. Daniel Dubois enters this conversation as a fighter fueled by power, hunger, and unfinished business. He is stepping directly into the territory of Tyson Fury, a heavyweight giant who has seen every style, faced every challenge, and consistently emerged on top.
You know, obviously Fury's got his own fans and people that think that he is a legend and one thing and another. Well, that's all well and good, but you've got to look at his resume. It doesn't stack up. Not to the great fighters. It doesn't stack up. So, you know, he is.
Fury's resume is built not only on physical dominance, but on ring intelligence, adaptability, and psychological warfare that has broken opponents long before the final bell. For Dubois, the task ahead could hardly be more intimidating. Yet Warren's backing sends a powerful message. It suggests that those closest to the sport believe the heavyweight landscape
to win this fight. It's not going to be easy, and I'm not going to be saying that for 1 second. He's in the lion's den. You've got to have some balls, you've got to have some mental strength to fight in front of 46,000 fans, and of which probably
is shifting, and that Dubois may be the next man ready to seize control. The stage is perfectly set for a collision driven by heart, skill, belief, and sheer determination. Fury, as expected, wasted no time asserting himself. Never shy of theatrics or mind games, he publicly dismissed Dubois while speaking in the presence of Fabio Wardley. Fury mocked and belittled him, brushing Dubois aside as if he were barely worth consideration. He questioned Dubois' toughness, his mindset, and his ability